What up, baby?
Lightning, thunder, it's the Storm Warning show on the come up with Big Groov and Ablakk too. Have your popcorn ready when you come through. We talking hurricanes and how they making moves with pick six to the houses and big hits like ooh. Next man step up, and that's the motto. We building up a dynasty today for tomorrow. BCS wins in them poll rankings again. If you ain't heard about the U, then homie, where you been? It gotta be something in the water, cause when it come to them trenches, you know the Canes is digging harder. If the legacy don't kill them, then the speed will. When you see that you on your schedule, just know that ain't gonna be no cheap thrill. Leave it all on the field. Been doing that for years. Play the game like how you practice, that's what it is. Canes causing havoc on the field. Hit the ops so hard that they gon' have to go back and game plan and run drill. The game on the line on fourth, we gon' go. And keep on coming up like the Storm Warning show. Yeah.
Yeah, we back, baby. We back. You already know what it is. It's your Big Groov, man. It's been a long time coming. You know we got to bring that energy tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I missed you, dog. Man, they missed us. What's going on, man?
Hey, bro, flame on, baby. Flame on. Hey, hey. I missed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ablakk is in the building. You know what I'm saying? With his man, with his brother. You know what I'm saying? Big Groov. You know what I'm saying? I've been chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, working. You know what I do. Getting them nephews of yours right. So yeah, man. But now we about to give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? They've been wondering where's Storm Warning at? We haven't heard from them. What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? What's the relationship between Ablakk and Groov? I mean, there is no problem between Ablakk and Groov. That's my brother right there. That's my brother. 100 right there. My brother.
I don't understand like when people be saying stuff like that, man. Like, bro, but what they have to understand with Groov, dog. I don't want this to become a job, if that makes sense. So me, after season, after the spring and stuff is over, I take a break. I make pop shit on Twitter and all that stuff. As far as doing this type of stuff, I don't be wanting to get burned out. You feel what I'm saying? My boy, he had this thing going on at the time, but we back on this side full time, man. And we rocking and rolling and moving and grooving like we did from the original, from the jump. And from the jump, I had to take it back to the original Groove, man, with the little, with a little drink, while we shoot, man. But man, you already know, dog. People don't understand this here, dog. Me and you go back, what 10 years now? Since Game Sport? Yeah. Game Sport. You know what I'm saying? We've had so many people don't understand this though. We had 3 years worth of material just over the phone that was lost. You know what I'm saying? On deaf ears besides me and you. You know what I'm saying? We have disagreements. We done yelled at each other and this, that, and the third, and then hang up and call right back and say, hey, bro, did you just see that play? You know what I'm saying? It's just like nothing ever happened, man. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what happens. That's what happens in the family. Brothers, we not always gonna see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? We not always gonna see eye to eye, but at the end of the day, we respect each other's opinion. You know what I'm saying? We respect each other's opinion. Neither one of us is a narcissist where my word trumps your word and your word trumps my word. It's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you like Manny. Manny is your guy. I get it. Manny's your guy, right? And I don't hate Manny or dislike Manny. There's some things that he did that I didn't approve of, right? But there's a lot of things that he did that I did like. So it's your flavor, baby. You know what I'm saying? But are we not supposed to be fam because I don't like Manny the way you do? Like, nah. Yeah. Not at all.
And you know how I feel about Cristobal. I know you was a big Cristobal guy. I've even had to show messages of me and you going back this prior to he even getting the job that I was trolling you about Mario. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
People think I just got this. I have this opinion because I don't like Cristobal. No, I've been had this opinion about dude. before he even became the coach. You feel what I'm saying? So, but we just want to kind of clear the air, man. All y'all naysayers, man, thinking that me and my boy Ablakk got some type of flack because y'all don't see us doing the show and all that stuff. The reason why the Storm Woman show don't be year-round is because of Groov. Groov don't be wanting to do this shit all the time. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to do a show every day because it get redundant and then you have to force material. I don't force material. I don't want to ever force material. Storm Warning is an organic show. Everything we talk about is just shit that we pop off if we were just having a regular phone conversation. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And our conversations get deep all the time. You feel me? But enough of that, man. It's good to be back and filming and stuff. Let's get into some of this Kane talk, man. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
What are you looking for coming into fall camp? It's one weekend, man. What are some of the positive things that you heard? What are some of the things that are negative you heard? What are you looking for, Ablakk? What you looking to see coming out of this camp? And then once you finish your spiel, I'll give you my spiel.
Well, I'm looking to see continuity start to form amongst both sides, offensively and defensively. You know, so of course, defense will. That camaraderie will come a lot faster and easier on defense opposed to offense. I want to see that offense starts to gel, pretty much build upon what they did in the spring. I want to see this offensive line start to also gel and start to take command. You know what I mean? Starting to sort of dominance on opposing defensive lines. Right now on our defensive line, I think we're going to have a damn good defensive line. So if we can do that against ours, I think come season time, we definitely will fare well. I want to see how the running backs do. Parrish, Chaney, and Fletcher. Forgot the other young man named the transfer from Nebraska. Don't want to leave him out because he's fully capable of being in the mix and getting busy on any given Saturday. Receivers, I've seen some highlights. I've seen Frank. I heard, Coach Beard talk highly of Frank Latson. That he's it seemed like he's finally starting to get it right. He was a 5-star for a reason. For all you star people. He was a 5-star for a reason. That means he could play ball, and maybe he's fully healthy. He's getting an opportunity to make plays. So that's coming through so far. Like his first, last week started practice, and early this week. So, with the receivers, I need to see X take a major step. I need to see X take that major step. I need to see Jacoby George take another step and be what everybody foresaw him to be coming into Miami, right? Mm-hmm. Kobe Young looks like he's geared for a big season. But it's a sleeper in there. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Horton. You know what I mean? Look out for that young man. And you still got Ray Ray. Ray Ray is going to be a problem in the slot, bro. Ray Ray is definitely going to be a problem in the slot. The tight end position, I think we're set for a few years, but I want to see how Royal responds to coming back off of surgery. If he can regain his form pre-injury and build upon that, I think we definitely cooking with some hot grease. I think he's going to have a big year, and he may just give us 1 year. If he put up some numbers, he may not be back. You know what I'm saying? He may not be back. The defensive backs, I'm gonna take those. I need to see corner 1, corner 2. I need somebody to step up and take that because they've been giving a true freshman, Mr. Brown, some first team reps. So for true freshman, if he good enough, me, bro. If you good enough, play him. That's to me that's the only way you can get ready for a game. I'm gonna throw you in the fire and see what you made of.
Especially since we got Miami, Ohio. Especially since we got Miami. I'm trying to cut you off too. Especially since we got Miami, Ohio first game. You can definitely throw him in the fire and see what we what he got.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Oh yeah, Tangent. We definitely gonna speak on that. We definitely gonna speak on that later on in the show. We definitely gonna speak on that. So we're gonna speak on that question.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that. But yeah, man, I want to see growth and development. I want to see how these DNs are going to look under the tutelage and coaching of Jason Taylor. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard, so right now we have a little more depth than last year. We look a lot better. Now it all has to transition now, bro. It's like it all has to transition. And you and I have the same standard, expectation. 10 wins. 10 wins. 10 wins. Like 10 wins. Like I get it. Okay, if we get 9, I'm okay. But 10 wins is my benchmark. That's me.
What's up, Slim?
You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's me. But go ahead. I'll let you rock on that question right now. Tony, what's happening, bro?
Tony, what's up, baby? I do not want, bro. We definitely gonna speak on that. Me and Black was just talking about that. Tony, we gonna speak on that, man. But for me, I am looking like y'all already know. A lot of people already know my opinion on the two coordinators. I'm not high on Guidry at all. I have a little bit more leniency on Dawson. I think we could have got some more proven guys, you know what I'm saying, this offseason. But his style and who he been under, I'm okay with. I'm more comfortable that I will see production from his side of the ball. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is a spread, go vertical type offense. And I think that these guys are the type, that type of style is what our offensive players need. That's what they were used to under Lashley. And that's when they thrive the most. But you're right far as with X. I do want to see him take that next step. And I'm honestly, bro, seeing the clips of Latson, dog, I am excited for that kid, man, because a lot of people wrote him off last year. You know what I'm saying? I just think Gaddis' offense was just not good. It was trash. Just gonna call a spade a spade. Right. That shit was boo-boo. You feel what I'm saying?
And not to cut you off.
You good.
Like, can't nobody really contest that, because guess what? Coach Loxley, in so many words, said the same
shit.
Damn thing at their spring game. Said the same damn thing. And Coach Loxley is the one who was really the OC at Alabama. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, Coach Loxley should have been Maryland's head coach years ago. Before he left to go to Alabama, he should have been the head coach. But that's neither here nor there, right? But he said the offense was some trash.
Yeah. But as far as offensively, man, I think offensively, I want to see TVD I want to see how the guys look in pads. I want, everybody looks good in the 7-on-7 setting. I want to see you know what I'm saying, who's performing in the scrimmages. I just want to, and the main thing, bro, offensively, I want guys to come out injury free. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need TVD taking super amount of reps on, you know what I'm saying, in scrimmages and stuff like that. Not until the week of the game. Because I already know what he can do. Right. I know what he can do. I don't run the risk, no injuries. And usually that 2-week span before the season is where your most injuries occur for some reason. Like, man, when we play, the most injuries we usually have is like 2 weeks before the season starts. Like the 2 weeks before the first game. Exactly. That's when you start seeing, that camp fatigue hit come in and guys get sloppy and roll into ankles and knees and stuff like that. I want Coach Mario to understand, like, hey, his best thing right now is for him to have a healthy team, because you can't use that excuse right now, not anymore. We need to win. We have to win 10 wins this season. It's 10 wins or bust. A lot of people may not agree. We got to win 10 games. Do I expect us to win 10 games? Yes. But do I think we're going to win 10 games? That's for another show. A lot of people see my prediction online. It was kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of up in arms about it. But defensively, man, I think Coach Guidry has the most to prove to me. Just for the simple fact he never coached at this level. And I don't know if I'm not sure if his style of coaching is going to translate at this level. I love the fact that he's very aggressive. You may disagree with me. I know my boy Joe disagreed with me. He's a big Guidry guy. And, like I said, to each his own. But me, I think He's the biggest question mark to me, man. I love the fact that he's very aggressive. I think our guys will thrive in an aggressive setting. I think it was more sit back and watch a little bit last year because we didn't get a lot of. Because Coach Steele he's a defensive line guy as far as creating pressure. That's what he liked to do. He's used to defensive lineman being disruptive, and we was disruptive at times, but sometimes we wasn't. But what I'm looking for, I want to see the D tackle improvement. I want to see my boy. I want to see LT take that transition to Super Saiyan level. He was a Saiyan last year. I want him to go to Super Saiyan, 1 or 2. You feel what I'm saying? By the end of the year, I want him to be at Super Saiyan 3 mode where he just on that, Big Vince or Big G. I'm disrupting everything. You gotta get 2. You gotta double team me, and you gotta keep the running back in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. He gotta become. LT has to be the resurgence of the dominant D tackle at the University of Miami again.
Yes, he has to become that this year. And when we've had success,
because Gerald Willis, he held that standard. Mm-hmm. G-Dub was a wrecking ball, a one-man wrecking crew. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we haven't had a D tackle like G-Dub.
No, we didn't. I mean, we've had D ends, but we haven't had the D tackles. Yeah, I mean, Nestor showed spurts. Nestor showed spurts, but he wasn't doing it on a consistent basis. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why he got drafted off his potential because he was disruptive. I'm not really concerned about the D ends because, like I said, JT, I think he's going to do a good job with those guys. He's a Hall of Famer. Coach Joe is just that. Coach Joe is just the. I'm not a big fan of his. He got this is his money year.
Yeah,
he got to earn his money this year.
Yeah, he definitely got to. I said this months ago, and if you're in here, Wingo, if you in here, you can testify. I said this months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, Joe's the weak link on that coaching staff in recruiting. He's definitely the weak link right now.
And that's why I always said Mario should have fired Joe, let JT run the whole ordeal on that defensive line and find a spot to put my guy TVD. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna kind of DVD. We're gonna get into some of that later on as far as recruiting. But secondary wise, I think the safeties are good. I'm not worried about Williams. I think but I will say my boy Williams, he gotta step up just a little bit more. He got to become that dominant presence also. I think he did a good last year, but I think he need to take that next step. Cam is Cam. I just don't want him to have that hype slump. When the player get all the accolades and then they kind of fall off the year prior.
Right.
The year after.
Right.
I just want him to go to the next level and solidify why he's a first round, a top 10 pick. That's what I want him to do. The greats don't have a drop off. And he has that. He has to me, he has that expectation of becoming an all-time great at Miami. I put Cam at that standard. He's on the verge of becoming one of those guys that we talk about from years and years to come, like the Merriweathers, you know what I'm saying, the Ed Reeds and the you know what I'm saying, just all the great DBs we had. He's upholding that DB standard.
Yeah, just that. Because
linebackers.
Cam wants it. That's why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He knows. Cam knows. It's almost like you remember. I don't know if y'all remember the movie Varsity Blues, right?
Yes.
I don't know if y'all remember the movie Varsity Blues. So you remember the part when Moxon was talking to Billy Bob out on the field, and Billy and Moxon said, "Who cares about Bud Kilmer and his 20-something district championship?" And Billy Bob said, "I do. I care." And that's Cam. Cam cares about the legacy of Miami football and getting it back to where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that young man cares, about not just himself and his brothers, but the ones who came before him and paved the way and laid that foundation for him at the University of Miami. And that's what makes him so special, bro.
Came forever. You made a great point right here. Hopefully he's allowed to be. Hopefully they use James in a lot of different ways. I seen an interview where he said he's open to doing whatever the team needs, which is good for him because it'll help his draft stock as well. Hopefully they really use him inside the box a lot this year. But that was a great statement right there.
Yeah, well they're moving him closer to the box in certain situations. So he's gonna be in the box. He's gonna be in the box.
But speaking of the linebackers, man, you know what I'm saying? I get my boy Flag get a lot of hate, man. A lot of people don't like my guy Flag, man. A guy that does the right thing, the guy that's been the ultimate Kane. He keep a head down and grind. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why he's getting praises from the coaches. Sometimes it's not all about you. Sometimes you don't have to be the biggest or the fastest, you know what I'm saying, to be the best option. You know what I'm saying? You make it hell. What's my man? Jason Gathers, right? He had all the tools to be what? The best player ever. You got to be able to put it together. You got to know where you're going. You got to know what you're doing. That's what the middle linebacker is about. Being a field general, knowing where to be and where to get your peers at. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if you see him starting come game one. Don't be surprised now. Don't you hear him first? A lot of you guys don't want him playing, but don't be surprised if Corey Flag is MLB 1. You feel what I'm saying? But I think we got a lot more, depth at that position right now. He brought in some good transfers. And I'm excited about the future of those young linebackers, man. There's some big guys, some big bodies. You know what I'm saying?
That can
some
run,
fast
though.
guys.
And they can run, bro.
They can run. I'm excited about those guys' future. But at the end of the day, if those guys come in and are balling, even the transfers, if they balling and just take my man's spot, so be it. At the end of the day, I want to win. I want to win games. You know what I'm saying? If they not the best option and they causing bust plays and things of that nature, don't put them in, coach. I don't care because you brought them in. Keep the guy in there. That's gonna get the guys in the right, the position to make plays, man. And I am the last thing I'm excited to see. I want to see how not the second, but the special team is gonna look. I really hope to see Ray.
And you gotta have Ray back there returning
and kick return or punt return. I think you should let him do punt return as well. I would love to see the kid from the transfer running back. The transfer running back from Nebraska. I would like to see him return kicks as well.
Oh, okay.
I would like to see him return kicks, kickoff return wise. I want to see Ray at punt return. That's what I want to be my punt. You know what I'm saying? If he can secure the catch, if he's got that down pat, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no muffs, but I think he can be the last, the next good returner we had since Jeff Thomas. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need somebody. We need somebody that can flip the field at any given moment for us in the return game, right? And we need need a returner back there that's going to put fear in the heart of the punter or the kickoff dude, where he trying to kick it away from him and kick that bad boy out of bounds or shank the punt. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need that fear factor back there. And in order to get that, we need some dudes back there that can return some kicks to the house.
That is true. This is a good shot you made. This is very true. We want to see guys who actually kick return. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Return the ball. I want to see some returns this year.
Yeah. If they did it in high school
they
were good at it, let's
Tony,
do it.
You're right, Tony. I apologize. I forgot. I don't know how I forgot about this kid, but I forgot about Chris Johnson. I would love for him and Ray to be kick returners. Like when Duke Johnson, his freshman year, he returned kicks. I would love to see Chris Johnson back there.
Hey, look, you can have Chris Johnson back there, Ray. You can have Brashard Smith back there, who did it at Palmetto. So, like, bro, like we got cats that can run, that can be back there. Now it's just you got to pick two. Pick two and live with them two, and let's go do it.
Citizen, if Citizen is healthy, put him out there. I wouldn't rush him. He's still young. I would not rush him back on the field. When you have those knee injuries, man, it's all about being comfortable and confident mentally. It's not physically, it's mentally. Don't play him until he's absolutely ready. I think we got enough good backs to hold him over. You know what I'm saying? If we get some more injuries or something like that, play him. You got to put him out there, but I would not force him on the field until he's fully ready mentally and physically. I don't think Chris Johnson needs to put on weight to return kicks. If we're gonna
the rent is free. The rent is free. No, Robbie's another one. That's who I meant too. Robbie's another one. Robbie Washington.
Yeah, I forgot about some of these kids. That is true. You got some options. Bashard, you guys, but I don't think Bashard has as enough quick. I mean,
Bashard got gas, bro.
Guys. He got gas, but I'm talking about stopping.
He got some gas.
Kick return is more about, you know what I'm saying, agility. As far as making guys miss, stop at a dime type deal. I can see Bashard being more effective on kick return because he has great straight line speed. But I can't forget about that kid though. He's an excellent player.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I want him on kickoff return.
All right, well, let's transition. What are you hearing though? What who are some of the guys that you're hearing that's standing out?
Let me see. Pedro was at practice. He was like, my guy Don Chaney. He said looks good. He said Don looks good. He said like Don is like fully healthy. He did mention Frank Latson making some plays. He mentioned, like I said, Kobe Young. He said Kobe Young looked like he about to take another step. He talked about Cam, Cam is all over the place. But he talked about the linebacker transfer from Louisville.
I forgot about that kid.
He talked about him. He said, Pedro was like, folk better watch out. They better watch out. You know what I mean? He was like, people just think he's a depth piece, but he was like, nah. He said that dude can lace him up and put him down. So yeah. Oh, and he said Francis looked like he's every bit deserving of whatever rating he got coming out of high school.
Okay. So nothing about Pancake or anything like that?
Pedro didn't tell me. I mean, I didn't ask him, but he didn't mention him. But I did see something where it was positive about him. So
that's good. Yep. Sorry to forget about you, man. We got some good speedsters, guys. You know what I'm saying, back there. So it's some guys that I forgot about, and I apologize about that, man. So what position battle are you most excited about? I can go first on this one. Me, I'm excited about the offensive line battle and the DB battle. Those are the two battles. And I'll put receiver in there. I'm not really concerned about the running backs. I think all of them bring something different to the table. But I'm excited to see what guy is going to step up and become that go-to guy. I think X left a lot of meat on the bones last year. He can improve on. It's good to hear that Frank has been stepping up from the clip I seen. You can tell the confidence is up. You can tell it's a money year for him. So you can tell he's taking things a lot more serious. But if I had to say guys I would like to see start, I'm all about speed, man. Let's see what this Harrell kid can do. You know what I'm saying? I have Frank on the outside and give me Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Or, I'm okay with Broussard too. We just got so many options, but those are the three guys I would go with starting out. I would go with Frank, just from what I saw, Frank, Harrell, and Kobe. That will be my three starters. Offensive line wise, I'm anxious to see where my guy Zion is gonna fall in the play if Big Francis is doing this thing. Who do you move? It's a money year for him. I don't know if it's a good look if he lead. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like he's the potential first round. Can you sit that? He's proven that he's one of the best. So do you think if Zion healthy, will he go to the right tackle and they make Francis a backup? What do you think?
I mean,
or do you put him at left with Rivers?
I mean, if he's healthy, then he got to get in the mix. But I don't even know if he's practicing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't heard. You know what I mean? So I don't even know if he's practicing like that.
Yeah, so that's another. I haven't heard much about Skinner. So he's kind of fell off. He kind of fell to the wayside a little bit. I haven't heard a lot about him.
So as far as like receivers, like don't forget that the JUCO receiver that came, that JUCO corner who was I think the number 2 ranked corner in the country.
Yeah.
So I mean like DB is like that position battle is gonna be, it's like a heavyweight bout, bro.
Hearing some good things about the kid from Vanderbilt too. Hearing some really good things about that kid. And I was kind of critical on that guy online. You know what I'm saying? I think I thought it was some better available guys out there. And I'm all for guys proving me wrong at the end of the day because I want to win. If you shut me up, stop me from talking.
Look, and somebody else, and this is not even from a Kane board or a Kane fan. I think it was from a SEC school. I think maybe SEC board or somebody said, Miami got one of the biggest steals in that guy. You know what I'm saying? In that guy. So, but my position battles, I just want to see like really those slot receivers. Like that's the battle I want to see. Can X hold off Robbie? You know what I'm saying? Can he hold off Ray and Bashar? Can he make enough plays to hold them dudes off? That to me, I want to see that position battle, that slot receiver, because Braxton Berrios used to kill cats in the slot, kill them, and he's still killing them in the league.
I'm about to
right?
say he's doing that in the league.
Like, yeah. So I want to see what those inside receiver that position gonna look like. Those battles. The outside, yeah, that's cool. You got Kobe Young and you got Horton and George and Latson. That's great, but I'm focused on the inside. I want to see what them slots, how that battle between them slots are going to work out. And the DBs, bro, like the corners, because there's so many, but there's so many that can play, right, and be very productive. So I want to see how they're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take somebody that could be starting outside and start them in the nickel, and like that. I want to see how they're gonna do. I want to see how that thing is going. How that thing is gonna pan out at the end of the day.
Brother Jay, me far as with Emory, I want to see him in pads. Everybody looks good when they ain't got bodies flying around them. I want to see how he looks in scrimmages. I'm gonna hold my opinion on him. Me personally, I wasn't high on the kid coming out of high school. I'm glad he chose to come to the University of Miami. He's practiced now. He's official, so I'm gonna root for him. So hopefully he's the next coming of, what I'm saying, of my guy, my favorite quarterback ever to come to the University of Miami. You know who that is? Brad Kaya, baby. Hopefully he's the second coming of Brad Kaya. More, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. That Iowa kid, he transferred, bro. He transferred before he transferred, my guy Jory. Let's look into some of these questions real quick. Bashar should be used all over. That's true.
Yeah, he should be a Swiss Army knife.
Me personally, bro, I honestly think they brought in some experience, and I think they brought in some pretty good cats. You know what I'm saying? But time will tell. We'll see, second game of the season. You know what I'm saying? We will be tested. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to go vertical on us this year because we got an inexperienced. I ain't going to say inexperienced, but they're new to this team. So, and I expect some of the transfers to start. I don't think we really got any guys that was on the team last year on that at that cornerback position for real. A lot of guys transferred out. So I like Black said, we've been hearing that Brown been getting a lot of reps. So I mean, may the best man win. Hopefully hopefully a day, I'm not a big fan of a day, but hopefully he can work his magic and get these boys playing at a high level.
I like the fact that, we got a mixture of size and speed, right? So we got some tall corners with length. We got some not so tall corners with speed and physicality, right? Y'all know me. Like, I just want football players, because you could be 6'2" and trash, right?
Yes.
But you could be 5'10", 5'9" and be a straight dog,
a
right?
Baller.
You know what I'm saying? The Jim Thorpe Award was 5'8", which is
and what's my man name? What's my man name? Play for the Chargers
in college. Samuels. Yeah,
and it's fun.
So, like my man Daryl Porter, you know what I'm saying, that's still there. He came from West Virginia. So I like the fact that we got a mixture of corners with height, size, speed, guys, length. Got some short guys that can deal with the little shorter, quicker receivers. So I like the mix-up that we got. You know what I'm saying? We don't got just like one prototypical style of corner. All our corners are big. Like, that's not reality. But I like the mixture that we have in our DBs, and they're gonna be a lot up in your face. So I hope they got good hips so they can turn and run, baby.
Do you know if the team is gelling a lot of separation? I mean, I don't think anybody will fully know, because they're not with the team, you know what I'm saying, on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people can say yeah, and it can be total BS, because we heard yes in the past that the team is gelled more. You can't really tell that until you see them on the field, and you can see if they're down in a game or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? So you can really tell if a team is separated or divided, because last year you can tell that the defense was frustrated with the offense. You feel what I'm saying? You can see it. You can see it if you went to the games, you can see it on the sideline. You feel what I'm saying? But winning makes everybody jail. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And winning makes everybody jail. And everybody on the team, you got 85 players 100 and something players on the team. Not everybody's gonna get along. Not everybody's gonna hang out every day. So it's not really realistic to think that everybody is fully jailed. You want cohesiveness between the depth chart with the squads that are playing alongside each other. They're gonna be more closer than the fourth string, you know what I'm saying, backup, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So long as Mario can keep, you know what I'm saying, everybody at a level head, even keel, and demanding the focus, I think that's more important. You feel what I'm saying? And that will bring you know what I'm saying, togetherness within the squad. Winning cures all at the end of the day. Winning cures all. You're right. A day cannot live off one good season at UGA. He got to show improve this year. He got his work cut out for him, because you can't use the excuse that guy. These ain't Manny guys. These ain't T-Rob guys. These are your guys. So if y'all can't blame Ivy this year.
But y'all can't blame Ivy. And to his defense, I'm like, but to his defense a little bit, like, he was good at West Virginia too. Like, if you go look at how they DBs played at West Virginia, they play pretty good. But he's not at West Virginia no more. So he's at Miami. So I need him to get these DBs that he coaching now. I need him to get them right. Get these young men right for the squad that we root for.
And I want to give a shout out to one kid, to Corey Couch, man. I just want to give a shout out to that kid. He get lost in the fold a lot. Hopefully he prevails and able to have that nickel spot. I love that kid. He's still at the University of Miami, and he keeping his head down, and he's working. Shout out to him. Shout out to his mom and all of them. He's a good kid. I want to give a shout out to him. Just had to do that. Emory is more accurate than Dorsey. There's a lot of people more accurate than Dorsey. Shit, I'm more accurate than Dorsey. All them damn interceptions he used to throw. Porter was a big deal. He came and said, well, he hesitated the bounds from Vandy. Very similar to 18. Cuban Kane, what's up, brother? Outside of winning, what's the first thing you need to see that would convince this is a different? Oh, man, that's a great question, bro. I got to think on that for a second. What you think, man?
Penalties, bro. Time management and penalties. Time management, penalties.
Yeah.
Because like nothing really trumps winning, but time management and penalties, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to see the offense run crisp. You know what I mean? Not blowing unnecessary timeouts because cats can't get lined up. You know, I want to see it organized. You know what I mean?
Me, I want to see versatility within the offense. If I see some versatility with the scheme, I would be okay. We may be cooking with a little hot grease right now. You know, if it's stagnant, if it's still the same old run bullshit that we seen last year, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is the same shit that he was doing at Oregon. He gave us the switcheroo. He gave us a guy that has a style that he wants to run, but he's not allowing him to do his thing. If Mario truly allows Shannon Dawson to run his offense and just worry about the offensive line and stuff like that, if I see, you know, hey, some games we throwing it more than we running, you know what I'm saying? We up tempo, fast pace, we no huddle, you know what I'm saying? That would convince me that this is a different team. You feel what I'm saying?
And another thing I want to see.
Huh?
Like, and another thing I want to see is put our foot on somebody's neck and don't take it off until the game is over. That's when we take our foot off their neck. Because guess what? Over the past upteen years, people have been doing that to us when they got the opportunity. So let's not grow a conscience now and we whipping the team 40-7. Like, just let's not
60.
grow a conscience. Let's not grow a conscience. And we could put up 100, then put up 100. Period.
What my guy Lane says, my guy Lane say, hey, our job is to score points. Your job is to stop us. We gonna put as many points up until the clock say triple zero. Score. You know what I'm saying? Score, man. Score. And stop them from scoring. That's all I ask. Like to hear from defense, offensive battle. Oh, but that's always good.
You know, yeah, I'm okay if we win a game. Well, I'm okay if we win a game freaking 17-19. I'm okay with a game like that. Yeah. I'm okay with a game like that.
Boom, spot on, Groov, because exactly what I think Mario tried to save face with Dawson Hire. He got to let him coach, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not a honeymoon year this year. This is a show and prove year. I mean, I think nowadays, man, honestly nowadays you have to do a lot of subbing because the game is a lot faster. You can't expect the guy to be in 9 straight plays. You know what I'm saying? You gotta adjust with the formation that the offense is giving you. You gotta get fresh DBs in there, especially if you're playing a team that likes to go vertical a lot. So that means your DB is gonna be running 50, 60 yards every play. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get somebody in there because that 3rd and 4th deep ball, he gonna get beat. He tired. Because you gotta think the DB gotta figure out what he's doing. He got a lot more mental stress than that receiver because the receiver know where he's going. I just got to get if you bump me, I just got to get off the jam. You know what I'm saying? If he off, all I got to do is stack him. I just got to make sure I stack him and get into my route. You feel what I'm saying? But DB, he got everything.
And if you depending on what coverage you are, if you don't got no over the top help, it's just you and him. If you don't cover 0, you don't have no over the top help, bro.
Exactly.
None. So look, one false move and it's 6.
6. So let's jump into some. What's up?
Go ahead. What you about to say? Go ahead.
I'm about to say let's jump into some to some of this recruiting stuff, man. Man, we've been getting our ass beat on the train. Boy, Florida State of Florida been kicking our ass, dog. God damn.
Yeah, wait.
Hey man, what's going on, man?
We haven't gotten too much lately. We definitely haven't. I don't know what's going on with that. Only thing I say is like, yeah, well, It better
I
pick
know.
up. It's early.
I'm gonna put this little nugget out here. I ain't gonna name no name, but I already know we got two guys that's on the line already. I don't ever name drop, but they some big guys, big names. But I don't know if that's gonna be enough to put us up there at number 4 and number 5, though. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. You feel me? But I do know we got 2 guys that are really big fish. You feel what I'm saying? I will say that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't that. I'm not a source. I'm not one of those guys, but I'm just saying I see the bullshit that's going on. We're getting our ass kicked. I do know we got these 2. It's just like we got these 2 draw 4 cards in Uno. I know we got these 2, but I don't know if they're gonna be enough to win the game. You feel? We got the big joker and the little joker, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to win the book still with those 2 cards right there. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
I mean, well, you know.
But how do you feel? Like who's not holding up their part right now, bro? Because it's like I see a lackluster with D tackles, bro, and it is sickening because
that's my thing, bro. Like the D tackle recruiting right now is real, is suspect, bro. It's kind of like non-existing. You know what I'm saying? It's like non-existing, bro. It's like, come on, like Joe got to do better. Like Joe has to do better. Like something has to give. But like you just said, the 2 that you named, like, okay, it may not get us to 4 or 5 right now, but is Florida State going to be 3-4, whatever they are right now come December? Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, nobody really knows.
I don't know. But
because they still got to play. They still got to play.
Exactly. But we still need to pick it up. And the D tackle D tackle position D tackle recruiting has to improve. It
is atrocious, bro, because everybody kept talking about Coach Joe this, Coach Joe that. But even last year, he really didn't hold up his side of the deal. He was saved by, you know what I'm saying, a prominent figure that ain't there no more. And you see it, and honestly, bro, and a lot of people don't want to admit this, but y'all are seeing the ramifications of DVD not being there. Y'all don't understand the impact he had on a lot of these recruits, bro. DVD is the missing link. It's a reason why we number 20-something right now. It's a reason. You can't say, oh, it's June and July. It's August. Christmas is what? I mean, December is what? 4 months away? 3 months away? Think about this. This is just as like it's we in August, right? I mean, we in October. Signing day coming up. It's November. Signing day coming up. You feel what I'm saying?
December 4 months away. So, like,
you can't keep saying this. Not a year away. Now, if this was in last February, you know what I'm saying? Okay, man, shit, we have a long time. But the season about to start. They about to shut down recruiting for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these kids gonna be focused on their season. They're not gonna really be, a lot of these kids, if you think about it, 80% of the kids, I won't say 80, 75% of the kids that are committed right now really not gonna flip. They already did their due diligence. They trying to get ready for their season coming up to focus on winning a state championship, whatever state they in. They're not really trying to do this recruiting thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, you're gonna start saying is, oh, I'm shut down my recruiting. I'm 1,000%, whatever this part, or until the season is over with. And the season is over with what? November? They start playing the state championship game in December, the 1st of December. So you don't really have a lot of time to flip kids because Mario, y'all what? We focus on the season now. September, you know what I'm saying? September 2nd, September 1st. We worried about the season right now.
Yeah, so, look, my thing is like, if we got to win, bro. Like, we got to win. If we win, like earlier, like we said, winning cures all. If we win, we'll flip a few people. I think if we win, we're gonna flip a few people. But we gotta
win though. We have to win. I get what you said. I understand what you're saying. But we gotta play the games, but we also have to win those games, bro. You can't come out. We can't go 5-7. We can't go 7-5 this year and expect to get these top guys. Even 8 wins, you're not gonna get the guys that you think you're gonna get. because 8 wins is a mediocre season. It's however you cut it, it's still a mediocre season to these recruits' eyes when you got teams that's if Colorado win 8 games this year, that's considered a great season for them. If Florida State win another 10, if Florida State win 10 games again this year, it's gonna get even uglier for us.
Yeah.
If Florida wins 10 games, it's gonna get ugly for Miami. We have to match that. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
We gotta win.
We gotta win. And I've been saying that from the jump. We gotta win 10 games.
And that's why I understand. That's why I don't understand. A lot of these people are okay with 8 wins. I'm saying my prediction was 7-5. That was my prediction. 7-5 this year. That was my prediction. And I want them to prove me wrong. Yeah, you know how I feel. I just don't think he's a good coach. But I want them to prove me wrong. I want 10 wins. I want to fucking win. But I don't know if we're gonna get there. You feel what I'm saying? But hold on. 8 wins is not impressive, bro. I'm sorry, Daniel. 8 wins is not impressive. I don't care about close losses. Losses is losses. 2021, we had close losses. We lost 3 games by a total of 4 points. It don't matter.
My prediction is never gonna be 7 wins, right? Never.
Yeah.
My prediction is always gonna be 10.
You already, I already know that.
My predictions always gonna be 10. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling good about my 10 right now. But guess what? Everybody feels good about whatever number they're giving right now to them games start. And I want to see what that thing is going to look like September 1st, Friday night against Miami of Ohio. I want to see what that thing going to look like. If that thing looking like something, if we put foot to Miami of Ohio's tail, then
ass, man. You know how we rock over here in Stormwater, man. Put your foot in there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Look, put that foot in their ass, right? We put that foot to their ass, and Texas A&M bring their ass on down to Miami Gardens, and they take this boot. They take this boot. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna man.
I'm like, yo, we're gonna beat Texas A&M. We should have. I don't like to do the shoulda couldas because that's just not me. But we should have beat their ass last year. Period. We should have beat that ass last year.
I pray that that is gonna be a tough game, bro. That is gonna be a really tough game. If we win, if we win that Texas A&M game, I can see us going 11-1, and the only loss being to Clemson, and that'll be a toss-up. That'll be a 50-50 matchup,
right? We'll play them again. I think we'll play Clemson again in the ACC championship game. And then toast that ass up. Then,
if we beat Texas A&M's second game of the season, I would say, okay, these boys are ready. I see us going, running the table and probably losing the close one to Clemson and beating them in the. We beat Texas A&M. I'll go on the limb and say we'll win the fucking ACC if we beat Texas A&M because I think Texas A&M is going to be that good this year. Because you got to think they had a lot of injuries when we played them. They had a lot of injuries at key positions. They played nothing but 2 freshmen in the secondary.
I just wonder how that culture is in that locker room. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that I question. But
hold on, how is 10 wins delusional?
10 wins delusional. Exactly.
Because hold on, what was the standard? What was the standard for Al Golden? 10 wins, right?
10 wins.
What was for Randy Shannon?
10 wins.
10 wins. What was it for Mark Richt? He achieved it. Could have achieved it twice. It was 10 wins. Diaz, same thing. It was 10 wins. Come on, bro. We can't stop. We can't drop the standard because y'all like a coach, bro. You can't drop the standard. That's not delusional. Hey, if he's supposed to be as good of a coach that he's supposed to be, 10 wins should be the standard. The standard. Right. Think about all the great coaches that are in college football today. Nick Saban, his second year, even at LSU, he won 10 games. Alabama, He won 11 games, second season. You feel what I'm saying? Urban went undefeated his first fucking year and won a national champion his second year. Like, what are we talking about right now? But y'all say he's a great coach. Great coaches do great things. Win. Kirby Smart, his second year. What did he do? He went to the fucking national championship.
12 joints,
what are we talking about right now?
He got 12 joints, you know what I mean? He won 12 joints his second year. But yo, check it. Oh, no. I want to talk about that right.
Which one? This one right here?
That's a good
What's
joint
up,
right
Roster?
there.
What's up, my brother?
Bobby. Yeah, Bobby P. Yes, he is an elite play caller, but you gotta understand. Everybody talks about Mario and how Mario doesn't. We want Mario to let his coaches coach. Jimbo Fisher don't let nobody touch that offense. That's his baby, and that's gonna be the thing. Is he really gonna let him run that offense? Because the offense, we all know, that's Jimbo's child.
That is true.
That's his baby. You know what I'm saying? That's his baby.
It's a problem. I'm a big Jimbo guy. And if Jimbo don't let Coach Bobby P do his thing, he will not be the coach next year. He will get fired. I'm putting it out there now. If he don't allow him to do his thing, that team will not flourish, and he will not be the head coach at Texas A&M. And you know who's going to be the coach there after that? Lane Kiffin. And that's what's going to happen. Roster, what's up, brother? We may be lucky to see 5 this year, depending on we can steal one from Temple. Hey, I hope that ain't the case, because it's gonna get ugly. Y'all definitely gonna block me if that's the case. Motherfuckers really gonna block me if that's the case.
Hey, Roster bullshit. He trolled.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he would have, man. We was 2 games short, but would have had 10 that year. Can't use deflection first year head coach. Yep, that's true. Mario ain't Jimbo. He has no choice. What up, big dog? Appreciate you for tapping in, brother. Sterling, what's going on?
What's going on, homie?
Who not going nowhere? You talking about Jimbo? Or you talking about Mario?
Nah, you talking about Jimbo. They was ready to get rid of him this year.
Don't mean shit in Texas A&M now.
Yeah, they was ready to get rid of him this year.
If Bimba don't run that offense,
Chi-Town. Chi-Town, I like that. I like that, Chi-Town.
Hey, I picked us beating USC this year also. I picked us beating USC.
Well,
I got to burn the man.
I got us beating both of them.
Now I'm on the train, Groove. Time to burn it all down to the ground, kill athletics for the university. Now, I don't agree with you there, my brother. Glad y'all back, man. Oh, yeah, man. Like I said earlier, bro, I don't do this year round, bro. That's not Groove. I do not want this to become a job. When I get to the point where I'm thinking and fighting and trying to create content, that is a no-no. This is a leisure. This is something, a hobby that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and my boy Black, we may talk on the phone about some shit, but I don't want to do this every week and before it become a job, because I love to travel. I travel a lot. So I'm not finna stop traveling to shoot a show. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. Football season, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. The content presents itself. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just Groove. It's not my boy Black fault. He tries to do it. I had to explain to him why I don't like to do it, and he was okay with it, and he respected it. So we don't do year-round shows because Groove likes to travel and he likes to get a, you know what I'm saying, a relief.
He likes to go see boxing.
Yes, I'm a boxing fanatic, so I go see boxing a lot. I travel to different states and cities and watch boxing. You know what I'm saying? From the lower level guys to the highest level guys. Did you lose a lot of money last week? Yes, I lost a lot of money last week. Shout outs to my guy Errol Spence. I'm still Team Spence. He's still the biggest. But a major shout out for Terrence Crawford for doing what you're supposed to do. Great win to the champ. You know, he's undisputed. Kudos to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. 2 black brothers. They made history. They made a lot of money. And everybody won at the end of the day because they able to feed their families, man. And they respected each other at the end of the day. So
No doubt.
It was a loss on my end because my favorite fighter lost, but I am a fan of Bud too. But major kudos to those guys for putting on a great performance. And they made history.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a great fight, man. It was a great fight, bro.
Hold on, y'all heard stuff going on during the summer. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard doing stuff during the summer. 9 wins and better. I'm with you, brother. I will not be upset with 9 wins because we got a chance to win 10 games in the bowl game. Anything less than 10 wins is a failure to me, though. 9 win regular season is okay for me because we got potential to win 10 games. Told them not to sleep on
please hit that like. Please hit that like button, y'all.
Yes, please hit that like and subscribe. Please.
Yeah, so YouTube don't think y'all a bot. They know y'all actual real humans that's coming through. Hey, Negus, I need you to flame on real quick. Negus. I know some people were asking for a spot for the Stormwater fanatics to go chop it up. So we were working on some things for y'all to be able to go in one central place to chop it up at. Some people go to Twitter, some people go other places. So there's just one central spot for cats to, Storm Warning folks to chop it up at. So in a minute, Negus should be dropping something, for y'all.
Cuban Kane. I ain't crying about. I ain't make no excuses. I said he won. He was the better man. Tank Sakura. Hey man, that's a great fight, man. I think takes that fight, but it'll be a great chess matchup. How you feel about recruiting this year? Content. I'm disappointed right now, but I do like the 2 guys that we do have in the fold. I think they're going to be game changers. But I think we need to pick up in the D-line department, man, as far as D tackles. We missed on a lot of key guys in the last few weeks, and that's on Coach Joe. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the weakest link on the staff. Like I said, everybody know how I feel about DVD. We should have kept him on staff some way, somehow. I don't know if Coach Joe is going to be here after the season, me personally. I don't think so. Stuck between 6 and 6. Oh, man.
Nah,
I appreciate you for tapping in, man. Shout out to Bud.
Appreciate you, E. Taylor.
But let's jump in on this last thing we're going to talk about, man, and we're going to get out of here, man. The conference realignment. Man, there's been some crazy movement, bro. In the comments, man, how you guys feeling right now, man? I just seen some BS about Cal and Stanford joining the ACC. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, that doesn't bring no type of lust, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. It brings no value to the conference. Like maybe
that doesn't move the needle at all, bro. That does not move the needle.
Maybe the ACC is preparing for, Miami, Clemson, Florida State, UNC to leave. Maybe they preparing for that. They trying to get guys in quick so nobody else won't snatch them up. But that is horrible. Like, I seen that not too long ago. Like, what the hell is the ACC doing? That's not helping their case right now. That is not helping them. You know what I'm saying?
Like panic. That's like panic mode, bro. That's like panic mode. Like, oh shoot. That's like you don't got a date for the prom, and the prom is in a month, and now you scrambling to try to get a date.
Now you got to ask the ugly neighbor.
Yeah. Or go stag, or go by yourself.
So you seeing that the Pac right now is black. Who do you feel like is the strongest conference now? The Big Ten or the ACC since the Big Ten added Oregon and Washington? Think so? Yeah. They did add. They added a lot of shit.
Hey, bro, they got
UCLA.
USC. They got USC, UCLA, Oregon, Washington, right? Just them 4 teams right there, bro. To go along with Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan State, Iowa is respectable. Penn State. Who else?
Did you say Michigan?
Who else am I missing?
Did you say Michigan?
I did say Michigan. Oh, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And
like, can't sleep. Nebraska may be up too this year.
Yeah, Nebraska, because they got Matt Rule. Like, they got 10, 11 good squads, bro, that play good football. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the Big Ten is winning. But I was surprised. I would have thought I would have seen Utah go to the Big Ten opposed to the Pac-12. I would have loved to see Utah
going to the Big 12.
The Big Ten.
Utah going to the Big 12.
Yeah, the Big 12. Excuse me. Yeah, the Big 12. Excuse me. The Big 12. I would have loved to see Utah go to the Big Ten though. Oh my God, bro.
Groov, hold on, Groov. What quarterback that you could see us adding? Man, that's kind of hard, man. Honestly, bro. A lot of the top guys already decided where they're gonna go, man. Right now, hopefully they can flip somebody, bro. Hopefully we can spin the block on Aaron Nolan, but I don't know how feasible that's gonna be, depending on how Ohio State looks this year. If that quarterback, I think they quarterback like a freshman, right? Freshman or sophomore. I think if he balls out, we'll have a chance because I don't think he'll see his playing chances high at Ohio State, and he can, you know what I'm saying, he can sit one year behind Brown, or he can beat out Brown.
Hey, look, man, don't worry about it, because when Jeremiah Smith commits to Miami, Aaron Nolan, he's not gonna he's gonna be like, man, I need to go with him. So don't worry about it. Everything is in the bag. Remember, you heard it. Everything's in the bag. Just chill. Don't worry about it. Hey, look, we got Ja'Cory Brown. We got Ja'Cory Brown still. So, I'm focused on JB right now.
Hey, man, some shit you don't supposed to say, Black.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm like, but people know I've been saying this about Jeremiah Smith. I've been saying that, bro. Like people heard me say that for a while. Like he's gonna be a Cane. And that's not me knowing anything because I don't. That's just my gut. That's just my gut. That's how I feel. But trust me, I don't know if it's true or not. I could be dead ass wrong. I could be totally off kilter with that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But
so
I got a 25. I got a 25, dude.
So realignment right now, based off what you've seen so far. Well, me personally, I'm an SEC guy, man. I think the SEC will bode well because honestly, if you think about it, bro, it only makes sense for us to go to the SEC now because if you think about it, the Big Ten is pretty much booked up. It's about to be booked up. You feel what I'm saying? It's the only other slots is in the SEC, and the 4 top teams fits perfectly in that conference. They didn't say no. They'll never say no to UM. The brand is too. I don't know why y'all say that. The brand is too big. If they got, bro, listen to me. If they got Vanderbilt in the SEC and they got Missouri in the SEC, if they got Arkansas in the SEC, they would not say no to the University of Miami to the SEC. They would not. The brand is too big. We have one of the most recognizable brands in the world. You feel what I'm saying? And even when Miami is down, we still do numbers at primetime television. Everybody watching. It's like the Floyd Mayweather. It's like the Floyd Mayweather effect. They may not like us. They may want to see us lose, but they still watching. So for people to think that the SEC said no, if that's the case, they want to ask us twice previously to join. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, they're gonna come on, bro. Hell no, come on, man. They added Texas.
I don't think we stay in the ACC though. I definitely don't think we stay there. Now, whether we go to the SEC or the Big Ten, who knows? It's a coin toss. It's a coin flip. But we definitely not staying in this weak ass ACC that they're trying to put together. Like, no.
Florida has no control over who they bring in. Florida has no control over that.
Hold on, bro.
Texas A&M, you could. Texas A&M said no to Texas and Oklahoma, and what happened? They coming to the conference next year. They have no control over that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, bro, I'm okay with the Big Ten and the SEC. My preference is the SEC. I just don't want to be on the ACC no more. Because that's, you know what I'm saying, that 360 deal that they got us under right now is crazy. They got a doggone P. Diddy contract, man. The ACC did us like Diddy did Biggie and Craig Mack and 112 and all them boys, man.
Right.
We don't want to be in the Big 12. I do not want to. I would be so fucking pissed if we go to the Big 12, bro. I would be
to the
mad
Big
as
12?
shit. Yeah. Why you say that, bro? I think our coach. I think it fits.
What? Think what fits?
He said outside of football, he don't think the Miami fits in the SEC. I disagree.
Why not? I mean, why wouldn't we fit? I mean, I know you got to think about other sports.
That doesn't matter, bro.
Baseball, we'll fit. We're fit. We're fit in baseball. We're fit in basketball. We're fit in track. You know, I mean, our track program has to get better. You know what I'm saying? We have to get better. But I think, you know, with the resources and the money, I think everybody would eat. Everybody would eat. Put it like everybody would eat.
Bro, Aaron, the SEC being in Florida already doesn't mean nothing. Big Ten not having a rep, they did the Big Ten for a reason. Because of the location. You feel what I'm saying?
Look,
like, okay, Ohio State gets guys. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say the SEC got 2 schools in Alabama, 2 schools in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, come
it
on.
Makes no sense. They
Hold
got 2 schools in Texas.
They got 2 schools in Tennessee. So it's like what's like yeah, I don't get that one. Like, so Florida and Miami, what? And if it's a school that doesn't want us in the SEC, it would be Florida that would say no. Because then they know they can't. And the only reason because they know they can't duck us because they're gonna have to play us.
I think he needs to solidify himself as the second quarterback. Cardinal. I think he needs to solidify himself as a second quarterback. And when he gets the opportunity to play, he needs to ball out if he wants to be the QB1 next year. You know what I'm saying? I love the kid. I think he was a great get coming out of high school. I've been high on him since he came out. He come from a great program in Georgia, South Georgia. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love that kid, man.
Oh, that was another thing.
Big Ten. I mean, like thing. Brother Jay, if they in talks with UM, okay, I'm all for it. But I just don't think it's good geographically. I think it's horrible fit geographically. I just think you spending more money traveling to those places when you can fly 2 hours to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Fly 2.5 hours to Alabama. You feel what I'm saying, for a game. I think as far as logistic, it makes more sense. These kids' parents can go see them play at a cost efficient. You know what I'm saying? It's cost efficient. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my thing on that. That's the issue that I have with the Big Ten. If it happens, okay, I'm down for it. We're gonna get some great games. I just think it's horrible geographically. I'm not traveling to a lot of those games especially in October in Ohio. I'm not getting stuck in that snow. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. But my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, I was gonna respond to the JB question too. Like, to me, like what he has to work on that's gonna take his game to the next level is his short to intermediate passing. Get more accurate on that. And then if once he gets that down, like I said, Jakari's a gamer. He's a winner, and that's what I want. But it was something that we talked behind scenes, and I forgot to mention this. I wanted to ask you. We could talk about who has the better football, high school football, Texas, Georgia, or Florida. That's what I wanted to ask you.
To me right now, football wise, I gotta give Texas number 1. I gotta give Georgia number 2 and Florida number 3. Just from a cultural standpoint and just how they view high school football and how they spend money on high school football. I think right. I don't think you can match that because, like I said, being in Dallas and Houston a few times during high school football season, I was like, God, these guys playing in college stadiums. You feel what I'm saying? And it's packed out. Georgia, same thing. Everything is packed out, bro. And then in Georgia, I think you got a higher quality of player in Georgia. But I think far as the love is better in Texas. But I think Georgia now is nipping on the heels because they got the facilities, they got what you can get anything you need in the state of Georgia. Anything you need. Right. You can get your running back, you can get your, you know what I'm saying? Like you can get your O lineman, D lineman, quarterback, DBs, safeties, linebackers, D tackles. You can get all of that in the state of Georgia. Florida, I'm going to get my skill guys in Florida. You ain't really getting no offensive lineman like that. You may get your DN, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really count IMG because a lot of those kids come from different states.
Right, they do.
I don't count them. You feel what I'm saying? But Texas, that's a really big state, so you can get what you need there too. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're gonna be real, in the state of Florida, you go there to get what? Skill players. In Texas and Texas and Georgia, you can get anything there. That's why I put them at that level right now. You know what I'm saying? That's just me traveling and seeing and being around sports and stuff like that. I used to think it was just Florida, but it's not like that. It's not like that. And because they don't invest enough in the product. They don't invest enough in the product in Florida. They don't pay their coaches enough. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get the top-notch coaching in the state of Florida that you're going to get in Georgia or Texas. You feel what I'm saying? You're just not going to get it because they don't pay them enough. You got coaches in Texas and Georgia.
They don't get paid nothing.
$50,000 a year.
$100,000, bro.
Yeah, $150,000 a year.
Yeah, I looked it up. I looked it up, and the coaches in Texas are getting six figures, bro. That's their job. They don't got to teach. They don't got to work in school. Yeah, they don't got to teach. They getting 150 easy.
Now, and you know what's crazy? They doing that now in the state of Alabama. Russ Probst's back in Alabama now. He finna win him another 3 or 4. He finna win him. He got a great program that spend money.
Where's he at now in Bama?
He's at Pell City.
Okay. Yeah,
they spend that. They got great facilities out there. They about to win. That's the same school that was at.
Who?
Figgins. Figgins.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Before he left and went to Thompson.
Yeah. And my best friend, he coaching at Thompson now too. He just got a job out there at Thompson. Shout out to my best friend Tyrone King, man. He gonna get them boys right. He played on the 09 national championship team in Alabama. Got him a pick in the national championship against Texas. Shout out to my guy.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Miami, let's get to some of these questions, man. Miami as a school doesn't fit in the SEC. Look at the student body. I disagree, man. I think everything is an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? They don't fit because they ain't had to fit. I think once they get in there, nobody thought Missouri fit, and they fitting right in. They won the SEC how many years? When they first got there, they won their side of the conference, 3 years in a row? You feel what I'm saying? So,
they had a pretty good team. They had some good teams. They definitely had some good teams.
I don't think they'll drop Vandy and stuff like that because they present something in other sports like basketball. Yeah. Vandy is really good in basketball. You feel what I'm saying?
Basketball,
so
I think baseball, they're good.
Yeah, like y'all gotta think about this. It's more than just football. Like Duke is okay in football, but they're excellent in basketball. They're the standard when it comes to basketball. That's why they're a hot commodity to come along with the North Carolinas, the Miamis, and you know what I'm saying, the Clemsons and Florida State, because they bring something else to the table. You feel what I'm saying? Like NC State brings nothing else to the table. What else do they bring besides an okay football team? Their basketball squad's not like that. You feel what I'm saying? So like Syracuse would join, you know what I'm saying? They could join the Pac-10 quick, the Big Ten quick because of their basketball program. The Big Ten is really good at basketball. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
To create better comp, yeah. I wouldn't mind a Big Ten because you add man. if Notre Dame don't join a conference soon, they should not be allowed in the playoffs. That's how I feel.
Yeah, they shouldn't, because now they're just milking the system.
They just milking the
system and just getting by. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Like, they gotta stop allowing Notre Dame to pimp college football. Like, nah, you gonna get in the conference and play some big boy teams week in and week out, or guess what? You gonna be sitting outside the party listening to the music while we in here grooving.
That's a good period. I wouldn't mind the Big Ten, because if you add Florida State, Notre Dame, Clemson, UNC, then MD already. I mean, like I said, I don't care if we join the Big Ten or the SEC. I'm okay with it. I just don't want to be in the ACC no more.
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, this
TV people aren't going to open up the bank for Miami in the SEC Big Ten partners with. I don't think that's true, because Miami brings bring ratings. When everybody gonna watch a Miami game to see us win or lose. Everybody gonna watch. Yes, I got the that's a good comp for him. JB just needs a big target to throw to Skinner. I hope Skinner turns into a monster. Money talks. Actually, they're not gonna have more money than the SEC, bro. If you look at the projections, they're not gonna have more money than the SEC. In the long haul, they will not have more money because the SEC is gonna be able to renegotiate their contract a lot sooner than the Big Ten, from what my understanding. Georgia has come up in the. Yep, they have. Texas, yep. I'm still reading some of this stuff. IMG is inflating. Yep, that is true. Lakeland.
Yeah, I don't count IMG because.
Man, State Alabama, we definitely have some great football. A lot of states play with level of the NIL, okay? Mainly Houston, Dallas area. But you got some of these these little small towns that got some great football too in Texas. They pay at private schools. Yep. They pay at the public schools too, especially in the state of Alabama. Heard some demands pros. Oh man, hey, he earned it, man. Hey, Russ Probst is a legend in the state of Alabama, bro. He's one of the most feared coaches ever in the state of Alabama, bro. Like, y'all don't understand, dog. Like, how he had that Hoover squad, bro, back then was crazy, bro. Like, it was scary, dog. I had to play against him in the playoffs, dog. He had some squads. A lot of people moved Georgia due to inflation. Yeah, and they jacking the prices up in Georgia now. Shit, take their ass back to Florida. Florida then got boozy living out the talent of the players and don't want to invest and develop anymore. That is true. Notre Dame, education, TV network, Megan Johnson. Okay. Let's get to some of this. I also believe hurt the SEC also. I can see that. We didn't hold up our end of the deal when we came in the conference. We did for the first couple of years, but we went downhill. Yeah. I agree. When Miami first joined the ACC, we didn't uphold our end of the deal. Well, y'all remember 2 of the days, man. Tuscaloosa County. That's our rivalry. I know some people that were happy when T County beat. Yeah, that was 04. That was 04. That was actually 2002. They beat them. 2003. I'm sorry, 2003 when T County. You know what's crazy? T County beat Hoover back in 03. That was my junior year, and we beat Tuscaloosa County the next week. I killed them boys. They had LeBron McClain, all those guys that went to Bama. We beat them 27 to 7. Yeah, we killed them boys. We killed T County. We moved up to #1 in the state after we beat T County. And then we lost to Hoover that same year in the playoffs, 17-21. Chad Jackson, he played at the University of Florida, pushed off my best friend Tyrone. I just talked about that played at Bama, pushed off in the end zone. and they didn't call it, and he won the game. Like we had 3 DBs that year with over 8 interceptions. I started cornerback. He had 10. My best friend that played at Florida State, D. McClure, he had 9. My boy Tyrone had 9. Also, that same year, in the same year, we had one of the top defenses in the nation that year. We gave up like 7 points a game until we played Hoover. But yeah, man, it's a great first show, bro. We're an hour and 25 minutes in, man. So you already know we moving and grooving now. So we're gonna be weekly until the season over with. You feel me? So we're gonna be putting this content out next week, the week after that, man. So Storm One moving and grooving, dog. It's good to be back. I'm refreshed, I'm rejuvenated. My boy here full time. You feel what I'm saying? So you already know we're gonna have some more quotes, and he gonna say now I get all the quotes now, all the famous quotes. I don't gotta share the quote. They're gonna be Stormwater and exclusive. So you're gonna have to come here to get the Ablakk quotes. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and I love this guy right here, man, my brother. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out there in Charlotte week after next to see my little nephews do their thing. You feel me? I'm excited about that. Get to see them boys play. He gonna put on the thing. I told them they gotta put on the show. I'm driving 3 hours to come see them boys. You know what I'm saying? Get active. You feel me? So I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Hey, glad to be back. This is home. You know what I mean? Love to be. There's ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's my man right there. That's my brother. Love that man right there. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna here weekly. You know what I'm saying? So look, the season is here now. We got things to talk about. We got stuff to politic on. You know what I'm saying? And you may see him do it if it ain't real, it ain't groove. You'll see me dropping Ablakk thought, but trust me, you always gonna see a storm warning. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna see a storm warning. You know what I mean? If anybody want to debate Groove, then yeah, you come on. We'll send you the link, and you can come on and get it off your chest. Spit your opinion. Spit your opinion, and we'll see.
And that's how we do on that's how we do on Stormwater, man. The next few shows, we always drop the link, and anybody want to come in and talk. Shit, we want to tap it up with everybody, dog. We interactive, man. We ain't bougie. I ain't no superstar. I ain't no social media star. None of that. I talk my shit on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? If you got something you want to get off your chest, you can hit the link in there and jump in and pop off. You feel what I'm saying? But just know I'm giving the same energy that you give. You feel what I'm saying? But Shard, I played at minor high school, Shard. I played at minor high school.
Yeah, but just know, man,
like you don't want no smoke, Daphne. And shout out to my guy, Coach Hayes, man. And I still rock with my boy, Coach Hayes. We still got that Crush Groove thing going on over there as well. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy.
Oh yeah, Coach Hayes. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, Coach Hayes. He didn't break the bank when he was looking for that ransom. When he had my man tied up in the back of the truck, so he didn't break the bank. You know what I'm saying? So Coach Hayes didn't break the bank on me. But real talk though. Great show today. Miss all you fans. Well, I ain't call you fans, you family. Miss all the Storm Warning family.
I don't got no.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what y'all are, y'all family. We don't have fans, and one thing we didn't do, we'll never forget why we started this. You know what I'm saying? We never, and if any one of us ever felt or started to get big-headed, one of us would let each of us know, like, yo, let's not forget why we started this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to get paid. It wasn't to get rich. It was to bring people some content and have some fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And give our opinion. You know what I'm saying, on things and how we see things.
Because like I said earlier in the show, bro. If y'all don't understand, we've given away so much content over the years, just talking on the phone or in a group chat. Just me, him, you know what I'm saying? My boy, goddamn Uki, Kim,
right?
You know Kim. What I'm saying? So shout out to Kim, shout out to my boy Uki, man. We've been talking Miami football for years. You know what I'm saying? Because we got ousted on Kane Sport in the forum. We got ousted because of our opinions. So we created our own little intimate setting as far as online that we chopped it up and we call each other and talk. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you guys for tuning in and chopping it up with us, man. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Tell a Kane to check us out. You feel me? Like I said, next week and the week prior, the link to join us will be posted. So if anybody ever want to jump in, just jump in. You don't have to show your face. You can just keep your mic going and we can talk football. And you already know during the season is going to be on and popping. And y'all may not like some of the shit I got to say because if it's ugly this season, your boy Mario getting it. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to block me.
Yeah.
If it's ugly, it's ugly.
If it's ugly, it's ugly. You know what I'm saying? If it's ugly, it's ugly. And it has to be spoken upon. You know what I'm saying? It has to be spoken upon. So
you gotta keep it real.
You know, we gonna keep it funky. Yeah, we gonna keep it funky for y'all. Some people may get the gas face for some of the things we may say, but that's all good. That's why y'all come to the Storm Warning Show, because y'all expect the unexpected here.
Yes.
And you always know we're gonna keep it a buck with you guys. We always gonna keep it 100 with you. Always. You know?
Well, man.
We always gonna do that. We don't have no look, man. We
back. That's all I got to say. We back, baby. We back.
We here.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Storm One and out. Black, you know what I'm saying? Love you, my brother. See you there. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you next. We're going to chop it up next week on here. Storm One next week. And then you already know I'm going to see you at the game the week after. We finna get this thing crunk up to the season end. And we out this thing. We back,
Flame on, baby.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Throw them U's up, baby. We out this thing. Yeah.